Montreal-based mood board turned streetwear brand, Jjjjound has perhaps one of the most passionate fan bases out there. And they have had a history of constantly giving us some of the best sneaker collabs, especially those with New Balance. And now Jjjjound has given us their first collab with Asics, and did they deliver? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. My name is Josh and I will be reviewing the Jjjjound Asics Gel Kayano 14. So what is good, guys, and welcome back to all of my long-term viewers. And I just wanted to say sorry about the lack of videos lately. I have been away for the last 3 weeks traveling. I literally just got back to Berlin yesterday, so there will be a lot more consistent content on the way starting today. And I thought I'd first give you guys a review of the Asics Jjjjound. It seemed to be the most requested review on my channel. So these dropped on August the 26th for a retail price of $180 US. It did drop in 2 colorways, this white pair that I have, as well as a black colorway. I was unfortunately able to only cop this white pair from the Jjjjound site. As you guys know, it is quite difficult to cop for retail from the Jjjjound website. Was only able to hit on this white pair, even though I personally thought the black pair was a lot nicer of the 2 colorways. I like the contrast much more on that pair. I don't know if any of you guys actually prefer the white pair more. Let me know down in the comments. Unfortunately, I got absolutely destroyed with the custom fees for this shoe. So I paid $180 retail plus $40 for shipping. And on top of that, I got hit with almost 100 euros in custom fees, making my total that I paid for the shoe 320 euros, which if you look at resale prices right now, I would have saved about 70 euros if I just bought this from StockX. So I definitely got quite screwed over, and the lesson learned: if you live in Europe, do not buy anything from the Jjjjound website. But now let's get into the review, and I first wanted to talk about this model, the Gel Kayano. I'm pretty sure this is the first pair of Asics that I've reviewed on the channel, and this pair, the Gel Kayano, it was released in 1993, and it was designed by Toshikazu Kayano, who claims that the design inspiration for the original pair came from a stag beetle. And since 1993, a new version has been released every single year. Perhaps the most popular model in its history were the Gel Kayano 5s, but in recent years the most popular model has been the 14s, with the current demand for 2000 style runners probably being the main reason why, as well as some really nice collabs with designer Kiko Kostatinov helped to bring further attention to the model. And now we even have a lot of GR colorways that sell out quite consistently. However, within the sneaker community, I don't think there has been an Asics pair that has been more hyped than these right here, the Jjjjound Gel Kayano 14s. And let's face it, that's mainly because of the collaborators involved here. So Jjjjound is a bit of a household name in the sneaker world. Whenever they collab on something, everyone pays attention. Getting into the shoes, let's start off with the box. So you get this white box with a bit of Jjjjound branding as well as Asics branding, a very simplistic looking box here. And getting into the shoes themselves, as you can see, the majority of this upper is made out of this white mesh material. And you also have these overlays of synthetic metallic silver leather. On this pair, on the lateral and medial side, you also get these white panels. On the midsole, you have a tiny hit of cream there. However, most of the midsole is done in that white color. And towards the heel, you can see that gel peeking through, that gel technology, which provides the cushioning for the shoe. And then on the outsole, you get this nice cream outsole, a very clean colorway overall. The laces that come with the shoe are thankfully also done in this cream color, which is pretty much the only bit of contrast you get on the shoe. You additionally, if you want to make the shoes very clean looking, you even get this pair of white laces. I personally would leave the cream on my pair. From a colorway point of view, yes, it is quite clean, even the black pair. However, both of them I would say are pretty average colorways, but it does come with this tiny bit of branding here, and that is why most of you guys probably want this shoe, and that is this tiny bit of Jjjjound branding on the right pair. The shoe pretty much screams early 2000s retro runner type of vibes, and it fits in very nicely with what's popular right now in mainstream fashion. There's a lot of shoes from Asics themselves that actually look quite similar to the Gel Kayano 14s. And recently we've also seen New Balance release some sneakers with a very similar vibe. You can also throw the Adidas Response CL in that category. For sizing on these, so I did go in my true size, which is a US 11. Having not really worn a pair of Asics before, I didn't really know what to expect, so I just went with my true size. I usually range between 11 or 11.5 in most shoes. With these, I will say they do fit me pretty well going true to size. I feel like I still would have preferred maybe going a half size up. I do feel a tiny bit of discomfort in the forefoot area. So if my suggestion for you guys is if you have narrow feet, go true to size. The wide footers out there, you probably want to go a half size up. To give you some context, in other shoes like Nike Dunks or Jordan 1s, I fit a true to size as well. And also in most New Balance sneakers, I prefer to go true to size like the 990s or 992s. From a comfort point of view, so you do get an Ortholite insole here in combination with this gel technology on the midsole, and I gotta say, a very comfortable pair. It's the perfect amount of cushioning for me where it feels soft while also kind of firm at the same time. And I really like cushioning like that because I feel like you can wear a pair like this all day and your feet won't hurt. Sometimes with the really soft cushioning, I feel like after a while my feet do start to hurt, but with a pair like this, I don't think you're gonna have that problem. So highly recommend it from a comfort point of view. Getting into the resale prices of both of these shoes right now. So the black pair is selling for significantly higher than the white pair right now. A lot of sizes on the black pair going for well over $400, while the white pair, most sizes currently are below $300. And this is just my opinion. I personally don't think it makes any sense to buy these shoes at these prices, especially considering there are so many GR colorways of these models that look pretty much identical. There's not a whole lot that's really special about the shoe besides the Jjjjound branding, so I don't know about paying those kind of prices for these. If you are gonna pay resale for either one of these, I would say the white pair right now is a much better option. Paying $450 for that black pair, I don't know guys, maybe it's just me, but it's a bit overvalued in my opinion for what you're getting. On feet especially, both of these colorways look pretty much the same, especially from a top-down view. So I definitely think they are a bit overvalued right now. However, if you don't mind paying those prices, I will leave a StockX link in the description. Overall, the Asics Gel Kayano 14 collaboration with Jjjjound, are these a cop or a drop? All right, here's where I'm gonna be pretty honest with you guys about these. So I personally just do not understand the hype on this shoe. To me, they look like pretty much any other pair of Asics. Lately, I've been paying a lot more attention to Asics and noticing people wearing them outside. And there's been so many times where I've looked at a pair and thought, oh wow, those are the Jjounds. And it turns out, nah, it was just like a regular colorway. I understand that Jjound's whole aesthetic is to be minimalistic. However, I think these are almost too minimal. It's a regular colorway. There's pretty much no effort here except this tiny bit of branding at the back of the shoe. They didn't do anything differently with the materials or the design. To me, I see this as nothing more than a regular pair of Asics with a Jjjjound logo, and feel free to convince me otherwise in the comments. And don't get me wrong, I do think these are very nice looking. Like, they look great on feet, they look great especially with the type of style I personally have. I think this would fit in. But I wouldn't personally pay a resale for these, even though I technically paid more than that, but that was unintentional. I honestly feel like you're better off just getting a regular pair of Asics than paying resale for these. So in my opinion, these are a drop. As always, that is just my opinion, and thank you guys so much for watching this video and supporting the channel. As I said, there's gonna be a lot more consistent videos dropping now that I am back. And make sure, by the way, to check out my sneaker podcast. The link is in the description, the Kickback Pod, available everywhere. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.